You don't have to touch her, for her body to feel you. 1. Wear a powerful scent. A man's scent is the first thing she feels, long before your words, your eyes, or your presence reach her. A great cologne is not decoration, it's an aura. Your scent is a silent story, discipline, care, quiet confidence. A good fragrance wraps around you like a shadow she wants to follow. When a man smells good, he becomes gravity, pulling her in without effort. Scents are emotional triggers. They reach into memory and desire at the same time. A woman leans closer to what feels safe, warm, and grounding. A good scent is all three. Smelling terrible, even once, destroys the entire illusion. Smelling good, consistently, builds presence. Choose a signature scent, the kind that makes her close her eyes without knowing why. Your fragrance becomes the echo of you after you leave. Let the first thing that touches her be the quiet strength of your scent. 2. Whisper into her ear. A whisper is the gentlest form of dominance. It doesn't push, it pulls. The ear is where sound becomes sensation, where a voice becomes a physical feeling. A whisper forces her to be close, to focus, to breathe with you. The lower your tone, the deeper it sinks into her body. A whisper bypasses logic, it speaks directly to instinct. Your breath must be clean, warm, inviting. Desire dies at the smell of neglect. Whisper with intention, slow, close, steady. Say less, but mean more. A whisper is not about words, it's about presence, closeness, the warmth of your breath on her skin. A good whisper is a promise she feels before she hears it. 3. Call her early in the morning. A man's morning voice is unguarded, raw, honest, masculine. The morning voice carries a calm strength you cannot manufacture. It speaks like a slow-moving river, deep, quiet, irresistible. In the morning, you are closest to your true nature. She feels that. Soft, low words said half awake feel more intimate than anything you say at midday. It's the voice she imagines resting her head on. A simple, good morning, becomes a spark she carries for hours. Morning masculinity is effortless. It reveals itself without trying. Let her hear the version of you that only exists between sleep and waking. She'll remember that tone, even when the day gets loud. 4. Cook for her. A man who cooks doesn't just feed her. He creates safety, warmth, and stability without speaking. Cooking is competence made visible, precision, patience, care. Watching a man move in the kitchen is like watching quiet mastery. The way you slice, season, taste, it shows control and gentleness working together. A man who can provide nourishment is a man who knows how to care. The kitchen becomes a stage where softness and strength meet. She sees you as a partner, not a burden. A man who cooks communicates, "You're safe with me. I can build comfort." The scent of your food becomes an extension of your presence. Feeding her is one of the most primal acts of connection, without a single touch. 5. Take care of your body. Your body is the physical proof of your discipline. Not perfection, but effort, consistency, self-respect. Strength is not just muscle, it's posture, movement, energy. A man in shape carries a silent authority. His presence fills the room before he speaks. Women sense effort. They sense a man who respects himself. You don't need to be massive. You need to look like a man who tries. A well-built body isn't for showing off, it's for existing with confidence. When she sees you walking toward her, your body should say, "I take myself seriously." Health is magnetism. Discipline is desire. A man who trains is a man who can protect, physically, mentally, emotionally. She wants to be next to a man she's proud to look at. 6. Chocolate and wine. Pleasure begins in the mind, and chocolate and wine are shortcuts to softness. Chocolate releases the same chemicals the body releases during intimacy. Wine warms the blood, relaxes the shoulders, quiets the mind. Together, they open emotional doors without force. You're not just giving her treats, you're giving her feelings. Red wine turns tension into comfort, comfort into desire. In that relaxed space, she lets her guard down and lets you in. You become the grounding presence as she melts into that warmth. Small indulgences create big emotions. Master the mood, and you master the moment. 7. Send suggestive text messages. You don't need to touch her body, if you can touch her imagination. Women feel through words, words paint pictures, sensations, expectations. The right text at the right moment becomes a spark she carries all day. Suggestive doesn't mean vulgar, it means intentional, subtle, charged. Leave space for her mind to wander. Desire grows in the silence between your lines. Speak to what she loves, not just what you want. A man who understands language understands seduction. Every message is an invitation, not forced, not rushed, just felt. If you can turn her on with your words, she'll crave your presence even more. Whisper with your voice, and whisper with your texts. A woman doesn't fall for touch, she falls for presence. If you found this video useful, subscribe to Silent Stoic, to become stronger and calmer every day. Which of these subtle arts will you master first?